Truly hits the spot. It is refreshing. Yum. I wish I could share it to others.
One expectation that we do have of Third Home is that they have vetted the owners, and so that we all are all similar, like-minded individuals, come from similar backgrounds. So at least that kind of laundry has been taken care of.
Of the members that you've got, are there any that you think we should be looking to upgrade into reserve?
In this Millionaire Holiday Swap Club, not all properties or people are equal. Some are more equal than others, and that equals a whole new level of luxury. Welcome to the Third Home Reserve.
It's a special tier. We've got about 100 properties in there at the moment, and it's quite coveted by members.
The reserve is just a little bit higher level than the exchange platform. So the homes that would typically rent for, say, over $25,000 a week, and it gives you just some extra options to travel to some of the homes that are in that upper tier as well. But to get into the reserve, you got to have a home that qualifies you to get into that level.
It's not just the value of the property, it's also the services and amenities that these properties have. I do think reserve members have some slightly different, slightly more elevated expectations of the club and the places that they go to.
And for Louise Cotard, that means pulling out all the stops at her reserve-level property and its current reserve-level guests, the de Klerks, who are just sitting down to breakfast.
Good morning. Do you want some honey? No, thank you. It's good for you. It has antibacterial qualities. I think we're always trying to seek luxury wherever we're going, at least for a part of the holiday. Our expectation when we're staying in a third home is just that it's going to be a place that's more cared for and more curated by a real person and by a family member, sort of, rather than an agent or someone who's just trying to, turn a house for profit.
To impress her well-travelled guests, Louise must show Cotard's off in its best light.
This is our downstairs deck.
And that means taking a walk on the property's wild side.
Sometimes you can sit here and you can hear wildlife go under this deck. So it's really very special. We have no fences here, and we have wildlife right on the front door, literally. We try and keep the wildlife out, but it is a fluid situation. We do have security on the outside to make sure that, they are protected to the extent possible from wildlife. I was in here one time having a bath, and the lion walks past, and my first reaction was to do this, which is kind of pointless. And then I just froze, and it didn't see me at all, but it walked straight past here. It was scary, but kind of cool.
To get the de Klerks up close and personal with Cotard's natural wonders, Louise has organised a trip into the bush.
Today we're heading on a safari.
I hope we'll see giraffes.
Cheetahs.
I guess lions would be great.
Safari is inherently a bit more risky than other types of holiday. You are in an area where there are dangerous animals, but that makes it exciting.
But there seems to be absolutely no danger of our family seeing any animals. Wildlife doesn't care if you're a reserve guest, and the horizon remains distressingly clear. But this isn't Game Ranger Enoch's first rodeo. It's not even his first safari, so he knows that patience will be rewarded.
I'm very sure we'll be able to see in the next few minutes. In the next 2 minutes, we'll see some impalas. Oh, buffaloes.
Buffaloes.
Oh, buffaloes. Oh, look at his big wet nose.
And soon, Cotard's natural wonders live up to their billing.
Surrounded by giraffes, mostly.
Oh, an eagle. An eagle.
Oh, look at the baby.
How old do you think that baby is?
Probably 3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks.
All right, family bath time.
They're having a mud bath, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, get in there.
You know, for us, it's about that experience of Africa and getting out there. People talk about prime real estate. I mean, this is prime wildlife estate, if you will.
Amazing.
Glad we got to see some elephants.
Yeah, having a bath. I never saw that before.
Well aware that the de Klerks may have spent longer than anticipated bumping around the bush, Louise and the Cotard staff deploy an ingenious bit of kit to help the group unwind.
The Cotter family came to Kenya in 1909 from America. We have tried to incorporate what made safaris different and special in the first place. And so they used to have these canvas fold-up baths that you take with you as you moved on safari, and we have those.
We use a bubble bath and we use bath salts. We give the canopies a bottle of bubbly for the guests to enjoy their bath. So relaxing.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
This home is quite different. You can't just walk out and jump in a car. So they rely on us, overly so compared to other third home stays, to make it go smoothly. So of course we're expected to keep standards high.
Oh, wow.
I love it. The temperature for me is just right.
Even if you're at home and you have staff, it's different being at someone else's place and being pampered by their staff.
Curtains. Enjoy.
You can actually really relax and enjoy. More bubbly for the bubbly bath.
Cheers, my darling.
Cheers, Dad. Cheers, Dave. Cheers. Cheers, Ma.
Cheers.
I got it, toilet.
As the de Klerks soak in the delights of Cottars, Louise's team are busy preparing another showpiece spectacular.
Nice. We're setting up one of our sundowners / bush dinner. We're gonna have a nice fire set up, watch the beautiful sunset, have a few drinks at Joseph's Bar here, and then from that we're gonna transition into a dinner under the stars.
Yet again, the devil is in the detail, right down to the on-site facilities.
Got a portable loo. Not joking. We gotta think of all things here.
With the fire, no hyenas come, no lions, nothing. As long as the fire is keep going on, hakuna matata.
As the guests arrive for sundowners, all that attention to detail pays off, as Natalie has a quick scout of the location.
It's good. They've thought of everything, really. Let's see what this consists of. Knock, knock. Oh my God, it's a proper toilet. Oh, wait. Oh, I think they've put like coffee around it so that it doesn't have like a smell. Oh man, I feel bad for the person who has to clean that up though.
Determined to maintain Qatar's unique status within the Third Home Club, Louise has arranged a final surprise that's certain to be memorable, if a little unexpected.
So a whole bunch of Maasai warriors are coming to sing this evening.
A holiday with experiences as amazing as this comes at a high price.
They're coming to get Natalie.
Not just the 42 keys it takes to stay here. Also 2 rings.
Look, it's happening. Yeah, Natalie doesn't know that she's just been married off to Nebo. But we'll tell her later. It'll be fine. I'll break the news. Woo! And congratulations, Natalie, on your successful marriage to Nebo.
Oh, did I? All right.
Fortunately, Natalie awakes as a free woman. Unfortunately, her trip is at an end.
There is no safari experience or accommodation or camp as luxurious as this. And I've been telling all my friends, like, this is the top experience that you could imagine in Africa. My standards are ruined now for future holidays. The only thing that's bad is that once you've experienced this, like, how can you experience anything else? You can't go back.
As one holiday ends, another begins.
Louise, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
And back at Third Home HQ, Giles checks in with Louise to give her some feedback from her most recent guests.
I spoke to Natalie yesterday, and it sounds like they had the most amazing time.
Yeah, and they were such a nice family. I mean, I really enjoyed spending time with them.
Yeah, they seriously enjoyed it. And I suppose the most important reason for my call is that I'm not sure if you realise, but you have 65 keys now in your account. We would love to try and get some other trips planned for you guys. Have you got anything in mind for later this year or early next?
Anything before sort of the third week of September.
Okay.
Just because my kids are at home until that point.
Why don't I'll speak to Charo later on, but yeah, I'll ping you a couple of links of things I think you might be interested in.
Thank you. Sounds great. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Louise. Speak soon. Bye-bye.
In Whistler, Canada, the snow-covered playground of the rich and famous, where the average single-family house sells for more than $4 million, high above the village, in a coveted mountain plot, is one of Third Home's most des reses. Owner Shauna Trebe is just about to open the door.
Hi, welcome. Welcome to our Whistler home. Start with the main attraction. I mean, this is why we bought this home.
The 7,500 square foot property will be Sunny and Rosina's home for the next 10 days.
Today, we are going to do the changeover. We've got a Third Home Reserve family coming in tomorrow. We just feel like it's really important to always have our house look amazing for the people who walk into it. We've rented through other programs before we owned this home, and a lot of rental properties will have rental quality kitchen knives and those kinds of things. So this has everything that we poured so much love into, and time and effort and thought.
So we want to make it the way we would want it if we were in somebody else's home, where they thought of things and then make it easy to live there and easy to enjoy it.
And you feel like a guest and not just a renter.
To ensure guests feel like guests, Shauna has on hand her friend Tammy, an interior designer, who helps shape the look and feel of Trails End.
My friend Tammy, who is our designer, she's coming today just to help me spruce up the house.
I just want to add some more dramatic, organic touches. Just that sort of bring the indoor-outdoor feeling in here a little bit more.
We built it as a sanctuary in the mountains where you just feel relaxed and calm.
Trails End boasts meticulous design, breathtaking views, and what every house needs, a heated driveway.
You know, we didn't come up here to spend our time shoveling a huge driveway, so it's automatically melted, and then we can be off on the ski slopes first thing in the morning instead of shoveling snow. The other thing that really sold us on this location and this house, building a house here, is the ski run, which is right out our back door. We can just walk out of our ski room and ski down here and take a left, and then we're down to the Creekside Gondola in 5 minutes. And then we can also ski home at the end of the day by coming around the back and skiing right to our ski room.
And even if you're not the outdoors type, the house has plenty to keep you happy.
all the little niceties, the coffees, the teas, the hand warmers, the music system. There are 18 sets of speakers in the house.
And it's really interesting what different details people who stay here pick up and what they think is amazing.
You know what the big one is?
What's that?
Heated toilets.
Yes, people do love the heated toilet seats, for sure.
But on the day before Sunny and Racina's arrival, there's a costly problem in the toilet with the light bulbs.
So these LEDs, we have LEDs in the entire house, and these are MR12s, and we have about 300, 350, and they should last for about 20 years, but some of them are defective. Light bulbs aren't cheap.
Yeah, a light bulb like $40 Canadian.
Wow. Okay, well, we'll make sure we get replacements on all the defective ones.
Light bulb issue sorted, Mark and Shauna get off site to allow for the arrival of guests Sunny and Racina.
It's snowing.
Who swapped their luxury villa in Thailand for 10 days in the snow. Joining them is daughter Xenia and pet dog Rocky.
We've arrived! We've finally arrived. Thank you for driving, Xenia.
You're welcome. It was a very easy drive. Wow.
Wow, look at the view.
Look at that.
With the view taken in, it's time to explore the rest of the house.
Oh my God, look at the kitchen!
Look at this. Look at this, Rocky. Go. Have a sniff.
Yes, Rocky.
So excited.
Wow. Beautiful.
Look at that. Oh, if you can, it's a ski in, ski out.
Yeah, you can ski out. Oh, look, there's a deck and there's heaters up on the deck with a fireplace there.
Wow.
Okay. Now, next.
Ooh, where should we go? Let's see.
The inspection continues all the way to the upper floors.
Wow.
Wow, and can you see two separate duvets?
Oh, beautiful.
Heated toilet, too.
Japanese one?
Yeah.
Excellent. Wow.
Should we go down?
Yeah.
Seems like more down.
Or
Okay, let's
one
go
more
check downstairs.
Sure.
So this is where, I guess, the ski and ski out place.
Is that a sauna?
The ski-in, ski-out access is one of the biggest selling points of this property and a major reason why this family chose it over their usual hotel.
What's up? There's a ramp that you just get out with your skis on and just go straight onto the mountain without having to walk for a while to get to a gondola. So as soon as we get out of here, we can pop on our skis and just start heading down the mountain, which is pretty incredible. I have never had that. This is the first time I'm going to be experiencing it, and it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Allow it to breathe for a little while, and we'll be on our way.
We're really removed from the village. We're very far away from everything. So that's why we have to come stocked.
Stocked we are.
Unlike the couple's villa in Thailand, this property doesn't come with staff, meaning someone will be drawing the short straw of dinner duty in an unfamiliar kitchen.
I'm trying to find a bowl to put the caviar in. Can't find. I kind of wonder where the exhaust is, but, you know, I don't think. Oh, you press that button? Oh, okay. Well, everything is so high tech, you know, I'm so worried.
And there's the exhaust.
It's day 5, and Whistler has just had a large overnight snowfall, putting Trails End heated driveway through its paces.
Checking the webcams. Oh, look, the sun is coming. Oh my God, look at the queue.
The good weather and the fresh snow has brought out the crowds in the village.
Oh my God, the sun's out. All right, chop chop.
But with that all-important ski-in, ski-out access, our intrepid couple are set to glide past the queues.
The first time we tried the ski and ski out was a disaster. It took us an hour to get down there because there was all muddy spots, patches. All the snow had melted.
Ski in, ski out happening? Much? Maybe. We have to walk all that down.
Even though there's been about half a meter of dump out there, we will
Not risk it.
not risk it.
I think it's a little bit more dangerous today because the snow comes and it may give us a false expectation that the mud is covered. I'm not doing the ski in, ski out, no way. But now we have to carry our skis. It's so heavy. Bye. You know what? I want to take a bit of a
Break?
oh. Oh. Hello, snow. Woo. Oh.
Onwards and upwards. Can only get better from
I
here.
see the gondola.
To the gondola! Skiing through it is better than walking through it.
Woo!
The sun's coming out.
And the gondola's here.
Time to go. House has been great. Got a lot of space. Everyone's got their own space. But if I had to choose now whether I would stay in a hotel next time when I come back again to Whistler or in the house, give me a few more days. We'll see about that. I like to keep Giles on edge.
A week later, and Giles is waiting to find out whether their week in Whistler was enough to keep Sunny and Rosina and their luxury villa in Thailand in the club.
Sunny, good evening. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you, Giles. How about yourself?
Very well, thanks. Very, very well. I just wanted to give you a very quick call just to see how your trip went to Whistler.
Yeah, you know, our first day going to ski, we were excited to try that ski out part of it, and there was no snow. It took us about an hour to walk down, but we didn't expect it to be completely exposed.
Okay.
Complete rocks. If we didn't know the trail properly, you know, trying to go down that would have been just dangerous. So it was a true warm-up before we got into the gondola, getting back up to start skiing.
Well, that certainly wasn't by design, Sonny. I'm sorry you had to do that.
By design, and neither was it expected. We didn't dare take that ski out track again after that. But we had a fantastic time in Whistler. The house was more than we could ever expect.
Excellent. That is super to hear. Well, I suppose my next question is, are you happy for us to potentially deposit some more time in Seascape Escape?
Yeah, I think you should. We have no issues with that.
But yeah, that sounds great. That would be really good.
Thank you very much, Giles.
Thanks for your time, Sonny. Have a good evening.
All the best. You too. Bye-bye.
And so ends another day at the office for Giles, with another satisfied customer in the bag. But not everyone in the club is as easy to manage, and the challenges keep on coming.
It was eating locals in this lake.
Keep him away from my oxblood brogues.
Yeah. Easy does it.
Stitch up after stitch up.
There's been a few times we arrived, the home wasn't exactly as it was supposed to be.
Are there any
toilets downstairs?
Oh, yes, of course,
Okay.